Here we are 3 years later with our Harbor Freight Lathe. I left it dusty and dirty because I don't want anybody to think that it just sits around and looks pretty. It's been one heck of a unit. First thing we made on it was a cannon, and you can go back through my videos and view that if you like. It's made hundreds of pens, a lot of snowmen, different decorative pieces, and it's still going strong. You can hear it, it's smooth. I've got it sitting on an old commercial sewing machine table. I've got an LED light here. I've got LED lighting up above me. But I purchased this, the Barracuda Chuck, and that's been great. Of course, it just automatically fit. I didn't have to have an adapter or anything for the Harbor Freight Lathe. And then I've got a drill chuck that I bought at Harbor Freight. And both of these are MT2. So if you look at accessories for them, you want MT2. What I've done here, normally you have this lever here for adjusting your tool rest. And there's a Phillips screw that goes in here and holds it on. I prefer to have mine off and just use it when I need it. I use it for all aspects of pen making. I drill my blanks. Of course, most of my blanks are ones that I make myself. And I've got a vacuum system here that I set up. And that's pretty much it. But I'll tell you, this is one heck of a lathe for the price. You just can't beat it. I've looked at other lathes. You know, it doesn't have all the features, you know. It doesn't have indexing. You have to change your belt in order to change the speeds. But for a beginner or someone just using this as a hobby lathe, like I do, I mean, you know, I sell pens, but I make a heck of a lot of pens on this lathe. And it's great. Can't beat it. You don't have to invest, you know, a car payment in your lathe. So it worked out good for me. And we'll be talking some more about this lathe as time goes on. But I did want to say, you know, I've done some Harbor Freight reviews in the past. And I just can't beat the prices that I get and the use that I get out of their equipment. I've got a planer, I've got a small router table, I've got a sander, I've got a hand planer, and everything that I've bought from them has been great. And if there was a problem, all I have to do is contact them and they make it right. So let's take a look at what it comes with. A 3-inch faceplate, a 7-inch tool rest, 3 hex wrenches, a live center, and a spur center. And then in the specs you can see that the maximum speed is 3,200 RPM. And of course you have to change the belt in order to get to these 5 different speeds. The minimum would be 750 RPM. And then the product length is 28.5 inches. The width is 7.25 inches. And it's easy to make a bench for that. The actual shipping weight, and I guess that's the box, is 78 pounds. And it is quite heavy because it's cast. There's a picture of the cannon that I made. And next is a picture of my lathe all cleaned up and pretty. And here's a few of the projects that I made with this lathe. The first set of tools that I bought from Harbor Freight have lasted me 3 years. I just opened up my second set, and I'm really thrilled with it. Of course, you're going to have to sharpen these, but other than that, they're great tools. So would I recommend this lathe? You betcha. It's a great lathe. Enjoyed the video. Check us out on Blogspot, Facebook, Google+, and Pinterest. And you can email us at badlandswoodenstuff@midrivers.com. Stop back and see us again soon.